Okay, today's a good one. I'm going to show you exactly how we would add an extra 200K to define the activewear's bottom line month in, month out profit through optimizing their email marketing. Define has the products, the community, and the potential, but if their emails told the right story, they'd print way more cash. So here's exactly what we would do to add a few extra £100,000 in the next 90 days. Before I carry on, if you don't know who I am, my name's Sean Miller. I'm the co-founder of Oraseed. We've been building Oraseed for over 4 years now, scaling 7 and 8-figure brands through email marketing. We scale D2C brands. That's our bread and butter. But email marketing and high quality strategy, creative and execution is really our source. We've got a perfect record on Trustpilot, which is pretty hard these days to get as an agency to not cop one bad review. So we're going for the 50-0, the old Floyd Mayweather. We're obsessed with consumer psychology, really high quality design, and emails that actually sell. And we've got a high track record of scaling brands' profit by increasing their conversions and returning customer rate through email marketing. So I digress. Who is DFYNE? So DFYNE is a super strong athleisure brand, but their email is just not matching that caliber yet. I live in Dubai, so everyone's wearing DFYNE at the moment. I really, really like the brand. My fiance loves the brand, so I really wanted to dive into things here and share how they could be improved. So in 2025, DFYNE was named the UK's fastest growing small private company, posting revenues of 66.8 million, so great turn, and growth is at around 570% annually over the past few years. Also, in fiscal year to January 2024, sales went from 1.8 mil to 13 mil, with pre-tax profits rising to nearly 4 million. Essentially a classic D2C activewear brand with performance plus high design, but a bit of an edge to them. Their products breathe allow storytelling by collection drops, tonal shifts. They've got great influencers, great athletes behind them. Their organics are kicking off. I think they're at 1 million followers on Instagram at this stage. Everyone's wearing them in the UK. Everyone's wearing them in Dubai, yet their emails are so substandard. So we're going to really dive into this. And here's the thing, email is so critical for activewear brands. Activewear live and die on community, consistency, and product obsession. And email is where all of those three things compound. So you launch, you can educate, you can build aspiration with style, and help also build habit as well. Done right, email is easily 30% to 40% of a D2C brand's email revenue, especially an activewear brand's revenue. Here are some of the three key pillars why I think email is so important for D2C activewear brands. Obviously, community, so challenges. You can create athlete features, UGC, celebrations, and stories that create belonging and drive repeat engagement. This is when people really start to fall in love with the brand, because they may see it around, but then if they subscribe to your emails and then they're getting all of these different touch points consistently, this is what continues to compound in their mind that you're a brand that's on the rise, super cool, and they want to get on board with. People need to trust you, need to trust your brand, and there needs to be some kind of clout and social proof attached with your brand. Consistency as well, so drops, restocks, styling edits, training tips, lifestyle content, predictable touch points that build anticipation and routine. These are some key pillars that the best D2C athleisure brands are using. And obviously product obsession as well. Fit guides, fabric breakdowns, sizing advice, care instructions, and lifestyle integrations. UGC, testimonials, these are details that turn browsers into buyers and then repeat customers. All of this can be achieved through great email marketing. And here's just a little example from Alo Yoga, who are, of course, a huge athleisure brand on the right now. I wanted to give the gold standard, a brand that I talk about quite a lot. I've broken them down in different videos and on my IG channels. Set Active, LA-based activewear brand. I think one of my clients put them on my radar a long, long time ago. So I always subscribed, and she was obsessed with them, and she had such taste and an understanding of how to build brands. I was like, okay, I'll take note on that one. And I'm always impressed with what Set Active do. I couldn't possibly capture how quality their emails are, but just the aesthetic, the diversity in their content pillars, the consistency of effort and output with their emails is just so notable. So if you're an athleisure brand, follow Set Active, take notes for sure. They nail avatar-based personalization, gift guiding email. Their drop announcements are always unique, always special, and always well strategized. Loads of great editorial moments. Clear story architecture, which leads to consistent sales velocity. Every email has a job and every send builds the brand. You know, I've broken down their brand and the amount of clients that have found my breakdowns of their brand because they've literally typed down who does Set Activewear's emails, and no one knows. It's probably in-house, but they find my breakdowns and end up working with us. So really recommend that you follow Set Active. But they're a great example of what a high quality email marketing looks like for an activewear brand. I've just got a few of their emails here. You can see here, nice interactive, gifts are above the fold, really beautiful product like lifestyle image overlays with product collections here. because this is what it's all about. It's to build desirability, make your emails look incredibly attractive, and make people want to click on them. Great UGC emails here, and DFYNE's got so many opportunities to do this because they've got loads of collabs, loads of influencer partnerships, but they're not utilizing it. Honestly, they're like operating at 5% of their potential right now. Really nice editorial moments here where we've actually got the flat layers of the images as well as it on people. This is what really this is what consumers really want to see. They want to see what the product looks like and then how does it fit. And they're not afraid of doing sales as well, but they've clearly got distinct brand identity over email here, big bold header at the top. You know it's a set email, but then they have a bit of creative freedom as well. They've got flexibility in how they can create their emails, but all of them look really, really good. And they're consistent. They send around 3 emails per week. So much to learn when it comes to Set Active. Here are DFYNE's emails right now. So there's no wonder why I'm breaking them down. I mean, we can go into what's going wrong here, but just firstly, take it in. Take in what a brand of this size are putting out compared to a brand like Set Active here. I mean, it's absolutely, if we look at Set Active's emails here, and then we look at DFYNE's emails here, it's actually unbelievable that they're putting out emails like this. There's just so much money being left on the table. And I love this brand, so I really, really want them to thrive here. You know, the welcome email here is like really bland text. I mean, the product grids here look like it's a drop shipper from 2015. No taste, no thought behind things as well. They've got great lifestyle images. They do great shoots, but it's not being properly utilized here. This is Hannah Pearson, one of their influencers. She crushes it, and they're just not making the most of it. So I broke down from a technical perspective what I think they're doing wrong here. So generic headlines, no benefit-led promises above the fold. Readers don't know why they should care within seconds, so that's just going to hurt people's engagement here. And if people aren't engaging with your emails, you're going to lose money because they're not clicking through and getting onto your website. Blurry CTA hierarchy as well. You can see this as well here. I mean, like no CTAs in any of these ones here. Too many equal weight buttons create decision paralysis instead of guiding action. Catalog walls, I mean, we can see this here as well, right? Product grids without curation or equal choice overload. No why this piece, no storytelling. Like a big part of it is getting people onto product pages or onto your products, but really curating the product selections in a very tasteful way, especially for a brand which is all on aesthetic and performance and lifestyle, which a brand like DFYNE is. So it's super huge here. Missing social proof, so little UGC or athlete endorsement to de-risk the purchase decision for new customers and add social proof clout, which really just makes people want to purchase. Inconsistent design system, so type scale and spacings vary. Dark mode rendering, I haven't checked that yet, but the brand just feels diluted. It feels really, really plain, really basic, really flat, and just really, really flat and basic, like just not impressive at all. Generic value props, quality and value reads like every other brand. Like, where's DFYNE specific claim? Where's their unique identity? Again, when you go on a set email, you know it's a set email, so that's a huge one as well. And minimal campaigns. I've been following these guys for a while. Can have a sip of my coffee. I've been following these guys for a while, and I haven't seen many campaigns coming through at all, which is a big, big problem. A brand of this side should be, sending at least 3 emails a week. So again, big red flag, but also it should be good news because they're doing so well without this in place. So like, honestly, they can add an extra 1 or 2 million per year just by getting this right. So we designed some of their emails. I just want you to take in some of the creatives here. We're going to go into this in a bit more detail, but if you just really look into this, I mean, just look at it's night and day. This is one email, but I've split it into 2 because it's a little bit long. Where we start here with like U plus DFYNE equals unstoppable, beautiful, nice background with transition here from light blue to darker, so we can really make the type pop here as well. Offer above the fold, but a really nice statement as well. Like we've made a little hook, which is an equation, which I think worked really nicely. Straight away with the social proof to build the brand a bit more. No wasted space here. You've joined DFYNE and we've got 10% off your first order to prove it. Use DFYNE welcome at checkout. Use my 10% off. Like no pissing around. As seen on Vogue, Style, and in Bazaar, like that should be spoken about. And then again, nice transitions here. Really beautiful lifestyle image. Our pieces are crafted for performance and design for real movement. Every seam, every sketch, every fit was made to help you move better and recover faster. Movement redefined, again, really editorial, like you're reading a high quality magazine as well. So building the brand and making someone really, really engaged. Then we can continue to come through. This is a nice scrolling banner here. And then we've got start the new collection. So we've like offer, built the brand in an exciting way, got social proof, then straight through to shopping. Do you want to go new arrivals, bestsellers, gift cards or all products. And then we've got compounding the offer at the bottom as well. So like, by the way, take your gift card and go and shop in one of these key areas. This is going to get people onto the website. I wouldn't be surprised if this email got a 10% placed order rate. So just wanted to break this down a little bit more, but to break it down, you plus define equals unstoppable, clear identity promise instead of generic greeting, high offer placement, so discount code repeated near primary CTA for clarity, social proof early, so as seen in badges plus lifestyle imagery creates immediate desire, modular storytelling, so this is a bit more of a design principle, but why define fabric fit, bestsellers, new arrivals, full catalog, and tighter design system in general, rounder cards, consistent type scale, improved scannability, so someone can just look at this and there are multiple different touch points. I mean, if you're looking this from afar now, you think about like where your eyes are drawn into, like there are multiple different points within the email which draw your eyes in, and this is really, really intentional, not accidental. And singular primary CTA, footer reinforces one clear action, no dead ends or confusion within the email. Super important. And I'm just going to show you this email scrolling as well because it's super badass. Like this is just a really, really attractive D2C email. And by the way, we did this without any onboarding or with the DFYNE team, without any of access to their assets, just from the stuff we could find on IG and on their website as well. So I mean, like we could make this 30% better if we were working with them. Redesign 2 as well. We did a BFCM one as well, and I'm going to break down what we did here, but just so you can take it in a little bit. Black Friday, 50% off, all big and strong. Then we want to build on the brand a little bit more, and then we want to get people shopping straight away and reinforce that 50% off site-wide. So it's just a good example. We got BFCM around the corner, so we wanted to give them some sauce here. So aggressive hero with clear offer. 50% off in bold type with clear date range anchors, urgency immediately above the fold, identity-driven story blocks, so celebrate health and athletes and essentially just being fit, which is what this brand's all about, is celebrating good health. Community identity, not just price reduction as well. So like we're comparing like great offer with all of these different brand-led assets as well. Curated product modules, so shop your faves, bestsellers, new arrivals, gift cards, guides the browse journey, which is really, really important, especially when you've got a lot of SKUs. You just want to help people get to what they want straight away. Sticky repeated CTA, so multiple touch points within this email with friction remove and microcopy at each conversion moment. And then we've got a cohesive design system, which is one of the things that like we're best in the world at when it comes to email. Darker editorial base of brighter product pops, matches the brand whilst creating visual hierarchy. So we would expect higher click rates, deeper site browse, stronger sale day conversion versus last year's campaign performance. Like we'd expect to absolutely smoke last year's email revenue and total revenue by implementing designs like this. So if I was working with DFYNE over 90 days, this is the exact system we would use. This is the exact system we would use to add an extra 200K per month extra to just implementing our email system. So firstly, we'd have a two-step pop-up, email and SMS with A/B testing. We'd test maybe 10% off versus a fixed amount discount versus, especially around BFCM, like early access to drops to really, really spike engagement. We'd be looking to get around 10 to 25% signups here. And I imagine they're getting hundreds of thousands of website visits per month. So this would be huge for them. We might even include an avatar quiz. So like a bit of zero-party data collection. So maybe training style, might be CrossFit, might be bodybuilding, fit preference maybe to create segmentation from day one. Then weeks 1 to 4 would be flow architecture. So we'd implement a welcome flow of 5 to 7 emails. Promise, we'd prove, we'd persuade, we'd make people purchase. Beautiful designs, we'd tell them a bit more about the brand, have loads of UGC in there, continuously guide people back to products, reinforce the welcome offer, and more than anything, just make them really beautiful, high impact emails. We'd implement a brand and cart, browse, site, and checkout emails with 3 to 5 touch points per email, each with UGC and FAQ friction removers baked in. We'd maybe even have some like, especially for browser abandonment, site abandonment, like would help people shop. That would be a big one. Like if you haven't found what you want yet, I'd recommend check out these ones, or product people also checked out these emails, things like that. Then post-purchase would really focus on first-time versus repeat customer paths, fit guidance, check-ins, UGC to reinforce desirability and remove buyer's remorse and get people really excited to wear their stuff. Cross sells as well, maybe some immediate cross sells to try and increase customer LTV and AOV at the beginning. So like you've built this, maybe check this bundle out for 10% off, etc. reinforce gifting, review requests at a certain point, get people onto socials, and add incentives as well. Maybe some win back and VIP emails as well. 2 to 3 emails to re-engage people. Early access track for 10% spenders. So we want to create specific engagement for VIPs. At the same time, in week 2, we'd start creating their campaign system. So 2 to 3 cents per week, product drops, athlete stories, styling edits, training tips, restock alerts. Some other ideas would be like monthly revive edit. So like one product family told, like an editorial feature story. So like one product family told like an editorial feature story, or maybe something about like Hannah Pearson, one of their top influencers, for example. That would be a big one. And we'd just have like her in lots of different looks, like as seen on Hannah, and break that down, and like UGC features, customer content celebrations, maybe some micro giveaways to fuel community and momentum. Like this is and you want emails like this 2 to 3 times a week. You want to be tracking what's performing well and start to refine and get a better understanding of like the emails that really hit for DFYNE. And then you can start to work those emails into flows. And then it becomes consistent optimization, testing and observing, but fresh content monthly, and then always improving upon the flow architecture we did within the first 4 weeks. Ongoing tested, I've kind of explained it here. Ongoing creative and tech systems. So lock-in design system, type, scale, color tokens, rounded cards, 1 to 2 motion elements, GIFs per email, Q4 protocols, dark mode testing, mobile first spacing, single dominant CTA per fold. I'm a bit of a design nerd. I really am precise with like the design team I hire here. So I dive into this a lot more than the average email marketer. So apologies, but if you like it, welcome. Segmentation layers. So for the most part, we just focus on 30, 60, and 90-day engaged cohorts. We'd have some VIP tiers as well. And we'd also create segments based on avatar interest. So whether it be size or fit or training clusters that we collected on the pop-up at the beginning here, really depends on what we went for, but we'd create those, and we'd do occasionally some testing every month by sending just specific emails to those people, and having emails which are relevant to that, just to see if we get more engagement there. And if we get a green light that we're getting more engagement, and we'd measure that by opens, clicks, and placed orders, we would then start to lean into that more and make that a regular feature within the campaign strategy. Deliverability prep as well. We do a bit of a 6 to 8 week warm up to peak sending volumes ahead of BFCM if we had them around this time of year. Goal would be to get 10 to 25% up pop-up conversions, 12 to 20% cart recovery. I would actually say a 15 to 25% placed order rate on the welcome flow, and email revenue share should be around 30 to 45%. Engaging where they're at the moment, I reckon that would be around 200 to 250,000 pounds extra per month to their bottom line. So yeah, extra 200K modestly in 90 to 120 days by improving all of their email systems. So if you're DFYNE or run an activewear brand yourself, you can steal this playbook. Or if you want to build an end-to-end system with zero guesswork, a world-class design team, and an email team that have been doing this for 4 to 5 years and have been building their own e-com brands prior to even running this agency, our offer is a free audit, a free welcome email one. We'll send that over to you with the free audit so you can get a real feel for how we approach creative like we did for DFYNE here. And all we need, if you want to go ahead with those things, is a 15-minute chat. It's a bit of a coffee. It's just a really casual chat. I'd love to learn a bit more about the brand, understand if we could actually help you at this stage as well. And if we can, I'll send you over all of those things for you to look over in your own time. And if you think it's a really good deal, we can discuss working together. Super chill. And I'd love to have a conversation. Scaling a DTC brand is what I was put on this earth to do. I absolutely love it. And email marketing is our weapon of choice. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, if you found value in it, please like and subscribe so I can continue to create more videos like this and take time out of my precious day running my agency to create more content like this. And I'll see you on the next video.